Just
wait till the end. Donald Trump won, and I am very, very afraid that my mother-in-law, she entered illegally to the country, and she lives in Street 4, number 47, apartment D, New York. I am very, very concerned. That's right behind the green apartment. Yeah. The gate is always open. You don't have any dogs. The best part is many of these people are now saying that they're going to do everything they can.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, like I said before, and it's going to be out of sync with the rest of the videos, but I'm going to put this in front of everything else that I make today. Gang-stalking had nothing to do with religion or spirituality. Gang-stalking had nothing to do with the supernatural, the paranormal, nor the metaphysical. Oh, they're messing with my throat. Okay, and I'm going to say it one more time. Gang-stalking has anything to do with religion or spirituality. Gang-stalking has nothing to do with the supernatural, the paranormal, or the metaphysical, okay? Gang-stalking has nothing to do with no freaking chosen one, no tarot cards, no index cards, no chosen one. If you see anybody doing the opposite of what I'm telling you, they are lying to you. It's called a psychological operation campaign, and they're trying to get you in trouble, and they will get you in trouble if you start believing in them, okay? Be careful of these people who keep sticking their little tongues out. I don't know why people are sticking their little tongues out in their videos, okay? But yet they're going to tell you that gang stalking has something to do with religion or spirituality while they're sticking their little freaking tongues at you. I see more and more of those people doing it. I believe that they're actors and someone is telling them to do that, okay? Because none of these people are chosen one themselves to tell you what that freaking tongue thing is. Now, there is a rumor. Let's see if I can find a video of what that tongue thing actually means. But when these people are doing that tongue thing in their little gang stalking, I'm a victim video that they put on these social media websites, I think they're lying. Because they're not talking about the direct energy weapons, the mind control technology. So let's talk about Operation Armageddon.
I understand the Vatican has reported a 100% rise in the number of requests for exorcisms over the past 15 years. I can safely say some of those cases are technological.
This is what it is. Now you see it. Operation Armageddon. Hide monarch mind control behind a spiritual warfare facade. They've been doing it for years. They've been doing it for, like, I think 2009 that you see on YouTube. Mixing gang stalk with religion or spirituality and all this other bullshit. And there it is right there. And you're going to see when you go on YouTube, commletube, every single one of those motherfuckers are lying to you. Every single one of them are. Okay? Especially the ones who keep sticking their little tongues out. They love doing it. So, like I said before, I'm going to make a video talking about the fake gang stalking victims. I got to make a video about Targeted Citizen because he has it coming, and plus I got to get his videos off of my freaking hard drive. Everybody else, enjoy my videos. Peace. Enjoy the little jokes that I put in this video. Okay? Peace, everybody. Love y'all. So I just want to say that I love you, Andre, and I'm your mom, and I miss you. I'm going to be at the Santa Monica Pier this weekend protesting. Yeah, today and tomorrow. I don't know why everybody is getting the day off on Veterans Day, which is Monday. I have no idea why they're doing that, because the Central Library is closed on Veterans Day, which is the 11th. No, I don't know why they're doing it, but I will not be at the Santa Monica Pier Monday the 11th, 2024. Okay, I will not be there because it's Veterans Day and I'm going to be partying. But I want to say that I love you, Andre, period. I love you, I miss you, and hopefully I can see you at the Santa Monica Pier this weekend. Your granddad, your grandmother, they basically doing okay. I talked to your granddad earlier today. He's doing all right. I will talk to your grandmother and your aunt later on this weekend. Hopefully everything is all right with them. But I'm going to bring up this right here. Bring up to the shit. Like I said before, this is Weapons Effects Popular Mechanics Magazine right here, and you're going to see this multiple times in this video. Gangstalking. This is going to destroy my computer. Fuck. It's going to destroy my computer. Don't kill my computer. I'm on this old computer. Everything is closed. Okay. So, like I said before, I love you and I miss you, and hopefully I can see you at the Santa Monica Pier. Cancel. Just be careful of the gang stalking, and like I said before, I love you and I miss you. We all do, and hopefully that you are okay and these gang stalkers are not attacking you. Hopefully that you are working. Your mother's not working, unfortunately. Your mother has been completely handicapped. They fucked me over financially and really bad this year, and I don't know what happened. They fucked up my external hard drives and my phones. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck they do this shit. They probably got like a virus on my computer or my external hard drive. Or maybe when they hit me with the sleep inducement, you see down here they call it sleep inducement. Somewhere, yeah, force drop in your track sleep inducement attacks. Okay, I think that's what happened to my external hard drive. They hit me with the sleep inducement attacks, Andre. And how do you block a good chunk of their sleep inducement attacks? The best way that I know how is earphones. And then if you got bone conducting earphones as well, put both of those things on and use them. You'll need 2 different phones for that. And play a video game. Candy Crush for me did not work. So you need 2 different types of audio file, and you need a really good intense game on top of that, and that will block some of their sleep inducement attacks, Andre. And once you start blocking your sleep inducement attacks, you will see these little gang stalkers start menacing at you, or sometimes they will even smile at you. I'll get hit with the sleep inducement attacks at this dude's apartment and on the Expo Line train, especially even during the day. They love hitting you with sleep inducement attacks. The Expo Line train is like really bad. So hopefully I can see you at the Santa Monica Pier, Andre. All right. So just be careful about that. So I'm going to talk about what's been going on with me recently. I know this is all out of order. Okay. So what's been going on with me recently is the issue with the money order. We got that somewhat fixed, but because of Walmart lying to their audience, lying to their customer base, I lost $15. So I got to talk to corporate about how Walmart money services fucked me over with my Walmart gift certificate, but I finally got some type of money back from that fiasco. Second of all, what's going on here? I think McDonald's is poisoning my food. I've been thinking about this for months now. I've been going to McDonald's for years, right? Downtown Santa Monica. Here it is. Hopefully you can read that. You see that? See that address right there? Hopefully you can see that. So I've been going down to this McDonald's downtown Santa Monica for years, right? So this McDonald's was super cool. The food, all right. In 2023, I noticed that they hired some leftist La Raza person. The chick had an attitude when I came in there, even though I was super nice and super friendly to everybody there. But I noticed when this one Hispanic chick was working there, my fries would be cold, so I had to contact corporate about that crap. She still works there, by the way. But my food is not as cold as it is. What's been going on recently in the year 2024, especially in the month of August 2024, I will order iced coffees, right? I will order iced coffees. You see, that's all I drunk of it. I will order iced coffees. And in the year 2023, I'll order iced coffee. The iced coffee tasted fine. But in the year 2024, the same McDonald's that I have a problem with downtown Santa Monica hired this little Hispanic chick, right? Ever since she been working there, I noticed that my iced coffees tasted like shit. It tasted like shit. Like, what the hell is this? Either it's too bitter, watered down iced coffees, just the taste was off. Sometimes it tasted like they put sugar-free instead of regular. It's like sugar-free syrup instead of like the regular syrup. I have no idea, that the taste was off. And I was thinking that maybe the McDonald's supplier of their food, the food was off from the supplier. But I'm starting to think that these people who are working at this McDonald's are either La Raza or some type of leftist or some type of gang stalker or gang stalker proxies working at this McDonald's and fucking me over when it comes to my food. Fucking me over when it comes to my food, because I've been ordering this, and I've been going to other McDonald's within Los Angeles County ordering the same iced coffees. I can go to Hollywood and Vine, to that McDonald's. The iced coffee tastes like a freaking iced coffee. I can go to other places in Los Angeles County and the iced coffee tastes like a freaking iced coffee, especially if it's an older Hispanic woman making my iced coffee. But I noticed when it comes to these young little Latina girls making my iced coffee, especially in this area right here at this store, my iced coffee tastes like shit. It tastes like shit, so I'm wasting money buying iced coffees when it's a young little Latina girl working there and the iced coffee tastes like shit. So I came to this McDonald's right here, ordered an iced coffee today, and this iced coffee tastes spicy. Like there's something spicy burning my tongue. I don't know, this time maybe the beans may be bad, but it tastes like it's something burning my tongue, and it tastes like my lips are kind of numb. My lips are kind of numb this time around. I ordered, last time I went to this place right here, I ordered a McChicken sandwich, right? That McChicken sandwich smelled off and it tasted off. It tasted like somebody added their own, like a man added his own special sauce to my chicken, my McChicken sandwich. I got my money back for that because the chicken sandwich was off. Something is going on at these McDonald's. So this McDonald's had this Latina girl working there since July or August in the year 2024, and that's when I noticed it. But I also noticed that if I go to the same place and there's an older woman making my iced coffees, chances are the iced coffee tastes basically fine, like a regular iced coffee. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to show you a video of people who are real gang stalking victims complaining about the same shit that I'm talking to you about right now. Be careful when you go to these restaurants. Be careful. I don't know why my lips got a numbing sensation, and I don't know why am I drinking iced coffee and the iced coffee tastes like they're spicy, like it's burning my lips. Like, what's going on with this iced coffee? Don't know. But we all know that this gang stalking shit's illegal. So if they're doing something to the iced coffee, that is a crime. That's nothing spiritual or religious. That's a crime. They poisoning you. They putting stuff inside your food that's not supposed to be there. That's poison. If they can get caught, they're going to be sued. If they can get caught, whoever doing it is going to jail. Okay? Anybody talking about this gang stalking stuff being religious or spirituality? Anybody talking about this gang stalking shit being supernatural, the paranormal, or the metaphysical? Anybody talking about this gang stalking shit being something doing with the chosen one or some tarot cards? They are fucking lying to you, and they're trying to get you hurt. I love you, Andre. Everybody else have a good day. Enjoy this video. I'm gonna see if I can upload this video in its entirety later on today. Peace. So I'm switching to this camera right here, switching to my phone. Here's the video right here. Gang stalkers record brain frequencies for torture with electronic and acoustic weapons, okay? So there it is right there. Now, let's see if we can find what I'm actually looking for. Let's see if I can remember. Where this thing at? Just hang on for a second. Very good video, and this video don't talk about no fucking chosen one. Okay, so people been talking about real gang stalking victims for a really long time, and you can see how old this video is. Came out in 2010. 2014. 2014. Okay, so we all know.
Sleep deprivation.
What's going on here? Just hang on for a second.
Deprivation in targeted individuals. A targeted individual is someone who is put into a harassment program. They suffer from organized stalking,
So you're telling me that I'm not a chosen one destined for greatness? I'm not a chosen one by the Most High? Okay.
radiation, or Gellens, sometimes all three. IHOP has partnered with the Justice Department in a program called COPS, which runs the stalker radiation on TIs. The IHOP staff are notified that the TIs at the restaurant, they give them stale, nasty food and extra slow service. IHOP GangStalked.
Other restaurants partnering with the fusion centers in harassing and gang stalking are Arby's, Ruby Tuesday, BJ's Brewhouse, Dickie's Barbecue, and Panera. Often, TIs become sick, lose their jobs, lose their homes, and become alienated from their families, who are also attacked drugland style just for being related to them. When they try to get help, they're accused of being
Yeah, okay, just hang on.
being mentally ill, because their stories seem so outrageous.
What's happening to targeted individuals?
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip back to the big camera, okay? Now I'm going to say this. This is not a call for violence. This is not a call for harassment. This is not a call for bullying. Okay, this is not a call for terrorism. I'm just noticing when I go to certain McDonald's and it's a young little Latina girl or a young man or whatever making my iced coffees taste like shit when I come to these McDonald's. And like I said before, and I told this story before, these little gang stalkers, when they hire Latino people, and I always will be hit with some type of direct energy weapons around Latino people because they want to falsely accuse me of being racist. And they will send these Latino people around me, and then I get hit with the direct energy weapons. So you can see right there, Popular Mechanics Magazine, psychoelectronic weapons defects. So these people are going to use this shit to slander and libel against you. I think they want me to yell at a Latino girl or trying to get me to attack a little Latina girl so they can, you know, falsely accuse me of being racist. That's what I honestly believe. But enjoy the video. Okay, peace.
That is why our country and our world has become so proliferated with entertainments, mass media, amusement parks, drugs, alcohol, and every kind of entertainment that keeps the human mind entertained so that you don't get in the way of important people by doing too much thinking.
Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com. Today's conspiracy theories, tomorrow's truths.
Some of these conspiracy theories have turned out to be true. Which ones? The Trump-Russia witch hunt, Jeffrey Epstein, JFK assassination, the misuse of the Patriot Act, the Iraq War, the weapons of mass destruction, the war in Ukraine, the bombing of the Nord Stream pipeline, the open border migration caravans, the climate change scam, chemtrails, and HARP, and 9/11 being an inside job, and the Internet of Things surveillance grid, and PFAs, and chemicals in the water, and the 2020 election being stolen, and January 6th being filled with undercover feds, and Bilderberg, and Bohemian Grove, and global government, not to mention gain-of-function research, and the collapsing birth rates, and defund the police, and George Soros, and mail-in ballots, and big tech censorship, and disinformation agencies, and probably some others I can't think of. I mean, so a few of them. I guess a couple of them have been true.
Alex Jones, Infowars.com.
So they're basically setting themselves up as the ventriloquists, and we're the dummies or the zombies, right?
Well, it's like I've said in other with other reporters and other shows that guns and taxes won't control everybody.
Yeah.
Electromagnetic technology will.
Wow.
Alex Jones, Infowars.com.
As gang-stalking.
Electronic harassment, and this is where people take electronic weapons. Let me just read the definition. Electronic harassment happens if somebody uses any electronic device to aid themselves in property for the purpose of gathering information illegally or for the purpose of causing harm. This is electronic harassment.
It's gang-stalking.
Be inundated with thousands of other people voicing the same complaints of organized stalking, of directed energy weapons attacks, burning, twitching, severe headaches, blurred vision, as well as hearing the voices of their perpetrators in their head or in their surroundings while they're being attacked.
Wow. Well, let me go down the list of some of these that I came up with. We've got DARPA has a sonic projector that was reported on in 2007. Of course, it had been around for quite some time before then. Army has something they call voice to skull. We got the Air Force using microwaves to create sounds at Brooks Air Force Base. We've got the Marine Corps with their Medusa project. We've got the State Department, as reported by the Washington Post in 2005, working on voices implanted in people's heads.
Alex Jones, Infowars.com.
As gang-stalking.
Ted Gunderson, the former highest-ranking law enforcement officer in Los Angeles County. Ted Gunderson, the former highest-ranking FBI agent in Los Angeles County, talking about gang-stalking, direct energy weapons, and mind control.
I bet I've had gang stalking on me. I bet I've had gang stalking on me. I bet I've had gang stalking on me. Oh, I took a signed statement from Pam, put her on tape. I sent it to Buck Revell, number 2 man in the FBI at the time, who used to work for me in Philadelphia. He was the head of the bank robbery squad. And I told Buck and the FBI, I said, you guys, I said, first you try to get me, prosecute me in Dallas. It was right here in Dallas, by the way.
Alex Jones, Infowars.com.
As gang-stalking.
Probably 18, 20 people planning on me in the last 28 years. I've had burglaries. They've come into my house, even when I'm asleep. Had threatening phone calls, cyber terrorism, hidden cameras, stolen. My car's been stolen. I bet I've had gang stalking on me. I bet I've had gang stalking on me. I bet I've had gang stalking on me. Lug nuts removed. I've had flat tires. My window's been shot out twice. Both times I was standing near the window.
As gang-stalking.
I have had TV surveillance of me. They can monitor you through the cable television, by the way, even if it's off. I've had threatening letters, and most recently, I've been the victim of a disinformation program by a guy named Stu Webb and other individuals. And Stu Webb has actually put out word that I was kicked out of the FBI for practicing satanic ceremonies in the federal building.
As gang-stalking. as gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
Victim, I need you to Google Popular Mechanics Magazine psychoelectronic weapons effects. If you are a real gang stalking victim, I need you to Google Popular Mechanics Magazine psychoelectronic weapons effects. The old mind control program, psychoelectronic weapons effects, proves that gang stalking is real. If you are a real gang stalking victim, then I need you to Google video the Justice Department gang stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang stalking. If you are a real gang stalking victim, I need you to Google video, Dantavius gang stalking. Google video, Dantavius gang stalking. Google video, Dantavius gang stalking. To buy a master lock door security bar and security cameras if you are a real gang stalking victim.
Alex J0n3s.
Stalking, as gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
Listen to Alex J0n3s. Spaghetti.
On YouTube, on commletube, there are a thing called psychological operation campaigns against real gang stalking victims. They want real gang stalking victims to be seen as crazy, to be seen as schizophrenic, to be seen as suffering from delusions of grandeur, and we're not. We are gang stalking victims, and we are being hit with a highly illegal harassment campaign.
Meet up on the internet, finding comfort and information from others who say they too suffer from electronic stalking, mind control, and even rape. Loosely defined, gang stalking is where organized groups target and harass unwilling victims to the point of paranoia, leaving the victims to deal with skeptical family members and skeptical law.
Electronic harassment, and this is where people take electronic weapons. Let me just read the definition. Electronic harassment happens if somebody uses any electronic device to aid themselves in invading your person or your property for the purpose of gathering information illegally or for the purpose of causing harm. This is electronic harassment.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
Dan Dix here reporting from Press for Truth. So what's the topic for today's video? Directed energy weapons have been created to affect the human mind by altering our brainwave activity through the emission of specific frequencies. And this is all being done for the purposes of mind control. I told you it sounds fantastical and maybe even conspiratorial because that's what it is. People are conspiring to manipulate mankind through altered states of consciousness. And in this video, we're going to lay out some of the patents that have been filed to do just that.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
Alex J0n3s.
This also has a lot to do with the gang-stalking phenomenon many TIs or targeted individuals are dealing with right now. It's a subject worth checking out if you feel you might be a part of it and didn't know. MK Ultra, or Mind Control Ultra, was designed to create robot slaves, mind-controlled assassins, but no doubt had initially been planned as a social engineering construct.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
Psychotronics allowed a progressively longer and broader attack range. Many psychotronic weapons are patented and viewable on the Surveillance Issues website, just for one. There are many videos and websites on the subject. Also note their quoting of the Patriot Act and how we can all be legally experimented on in the USA by the Department of Defense. It's to make it legal to spy on the public at large.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
MK Ultra would later develop into other programs as well, likely including COINTELPRO in the FBI and Project Pandora in the CIA, with the latter more directly related to mind control. It'll be demagoguing and coercion of public mindsets, the forte of COINTELPRO. This is how most of gang stalking works, casting the victim in a negative light. Some of the psychotronic devices include microwave, EMF, and ELF weapons. I won't go over every weapon or acronym.
Alex J0n3s.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
It's worth checking checking these out on my gang stalking playlist. The police have sonic weaponry like LRADs, designed as a psychotronic weapon in my opinion, though it's claimed to be a non-lethal deterrent weapon for crowd control. Many of these devices can throw voices for one, as if hearing it in your head when on a subsonic or ultrasonic frequency, also known as V2K or voice to skull. This is largely the reason for using these devices in gang stalking or military targeting. The goal is murder, not control in so much.
As gang stalking,
Because of the Kabbalistic idea of Clyfot, or clawfoot, the mark of the...
What?
What is that?
Oh, it's my audio file protesting against the gang stalking that they have around here. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gang stalking is really bad around here.
Yeah, gangs.
Yeah, gang stalking is really, really bad around here.
What is that?
Okay, you remember the Stasi's in East Germany?
Yeah.
Well, they have groups in Los Angeles County. They're all over the place. They're hitting people with direct energy weapons and mind control technology. They're torturing the homeless people. They have slaves around here, sex trafficking. Getting hit with a direct energy weapon right now. So I'm just trying to tell the public because I was a victim of it. That's it.
I see.
Thank you.
Voice to skull. This is largely the reason of CIA. With the latter phenomenon, many TIs or targeted individuals are dealing with right now. It's a subject worth checking out if you feel you might be a part of it and didn't know. MK Ultra, or Mind Control Ultra, was designed to create robot slaves, mind-controlled assassins, but no doubt had initially been planned as a social engineering construct.
As gang stalking.
Psychotronics allowed a progressively longer and broader attack range. Many psychotronic weapons are patented and viewable on the Surveillance Issues website, just for one. There are many videos and websites on the subject. Also note their quoting of the Patriot Act and how we can all be legally experimented on in the USA by the Department of Defense. It's to make it legal to spy on the public at large.
As gang stalking.
MK Ultra would later develop into other programs as well, likely including COINTELPRO in the FBI and Project Pandora in the CIA, with the latter more directly related to mind control. Be demagoguing and coercion of public mindsets, the forte of COINTELPRO. This is how most of gang stalking works, casting the victim in a negative light. Some of the psychotronic devices include microwave, EMF, and ELF weapons. I won't go over every weapon or acronym.
Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com.
As gang stalking.
It's worth checking these out on my gang stalking playlist. The police have sonic weaponry like LRADs, designed as a psychotronic weapon in my opinion, though it's claimed to be a non-lethal deterrent weapon for crowd control. Many of these devices can throw voices for one, as if hearing it in your head when on a subsonic or ultrasonic frequency, also known as V2K or voice to skull. This is largely the reason for using these devices in gang stalking or military targeting. The goal is murder, not control in so much.
As gang stalking.
Because of the Kabbalistic idea of Clyfot, or clawfoot, the mark of the beast, the 66 double V hand sign, and a belief that driving a person to insanity will also send them to the abyss with the fallen angel overlords when the victim dies. This is being done to the public. It's all relative, but the end goal is to spurn the public toward the abyss using electronics.
As gang stalking.
Other psychotronics are designed to input your brain waves, interpret your thought patterns, compile them in a computer, and translate into words. Some consider that the real neurophone. They can literally read your mind with electronics now, and it has funneled down from the military into a broader and broader control base of Satanists are using this kind of technology to wrest control of the minds of the public, or even create infighting between families, ideologies, and institutions.
Alex J0n3s.
Stalking as gang-stalking as gang-stalking.
Yes.
Why is that?
Oh, it's my protest. I'm protesting.
Okay, so
Oh, okay, no problem.
As gang-stalking as gang-stalking.
This phenomenon was called
as gang-stalking.
Consider that their conscience, maybe their intuition. But in tonight's special assignment, Ross Blackstone explains that voice may not be yours at all. Some say it could be the government controlling your mind.
Cheryl Welsh lives in Davis and studies law at Lincoln. She says she's also a victim of street theater.
I'm called Psycho-Electronic Weapons Effects. That's in Popular Mechanics magazine right now. Psycho-Electronic Weapons Effects, the old mind control program, proves that gang stalking is real.
I don't think the public has it.
She's gathered documents like this from the United Nations that suggest banning
stalking as gang-stalking.
The strange phenomenon was called Havana syndrome.
Electromagnetic weapons because of their biological effects on people. She's also collected papers that she says shows long-term American goals.
I've got the documents from NASA, from Federal Times, from back in the 70s, the DIA, talking about how they were going to use this microwave hearing to drive political targets crazy.
Welsh says more and more people are stepping forward to say now it's coming true. On special assignment, Ross Blackstone, KOVR 13 News.
Stalking as gang-stalking.
I'm called Psycho-Electronic Weapons Effects. That's in Popular Mechanics magazine right now.
What if someone really was watching? Well, in tonight's special assignment, Ross Blackstone introduces us to Northern Californians who say the government is monitoring their every move, reading their thoughts, and controlling their minds.
It's an entire program. It's a stalking, harassment, surveillance, torture.
Marianne Stratton says she is a walking human experiment.
You can't go anywhere without somebody following you, knowing they know what you...
As gang-stalking. Stalking.
The strange phenomenon was called Havana syndrome.
They know what you purchase.
At this rally last summer, Stratton and others explained how the government monitors their thoughts through ultra-frequency radio waves sent by any energy source directly to the electromagnetic waves in their brains. They say the waves can also control their minds and their bodies.
They can cause your heart to hurt. They can blast your stomach. They can cause your ankles to give out. They can cause your knees to give out. Whatever they direct it to, wherever they can direct the pain to, your body feels all of it.
I need you to Google Popular Mechanics magazine, Psycho-Electronic Weapons Effects. If you are a real gang stalking victim, I need you to Google Popular Mechanics magazine, Psycho-Electronic Weapons Effects. The old mind control program, Weapons Effects, proves that gang stalking is real. If you are a real gang stalking victim, then I need you to Google video, the Justice Department gang stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang stalking. If you are a real gang stalking victim, I need you to Google video, Dan Tavius gang stalking. Google video, Dan Tavius gang stalking. Google video, Dan Tavius gang stalking. To buy a master lock door security bar and security cameras if you are a real gang stalking victim.
Alex J0n3s.
Stalking as gang-stalking as gang-stalking.
So they're basically setting themselves up as the ventriloquists, and we're the dummies or the zombies, right?
Well, it's like I've said in other with other reporters and other shows that guns and taxes won't control everybody.
Yeah.
Electromagnetic technology will.
Wow.
Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com.
Gang stalking.
Be inundated with thousands of other people voicing the same complaints of organized stalking, of directed energy weapons attacks, burning, twitching, severe headaches, blurred vision, as well as hearing the voices of their perpetrators in their head or in their surroundings while they're being attacked.
Wow. Well, let me go down the list of some of these that I came up with. We've got DARPA has a sonic projector that was reported on in 2007. Of course, it had been around for quite some time before then. Army has something they call voice to skull. We got the Air Force using microwaves to create sounds at Brooks Air Force Base. We got the Marine Corps with their Medusa project. We've got the State Department, as reported by the Washington Post in 2005, working on voices implanted in people's heads.
As gang stalking.
So, my name is Talan Godfrey, and I'm a real gang stalking victim. Google my name. Put my name in Google Video, Talan Godfrey, Google Video, Talan Godfrey, Google Video, Talan Godfrey for more information about what real gang stalking is. Be careful of the psychological operation campaigns that they have on YouTube. They're mixing gang stalking with religion and spirituality. They're mixing gang stalking with the supernatural, the paranormal, and the metaphysical. They're mixing gang stalking with some dumb crap called the chosen one. I'm going to show you examples of what a real gang stalking victim goes through. And remember, Popular Mechanics Magazine, Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects. Popular Mechanics Magazine, Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects is the old mind control program that proves that gang stalking is real. Again, Popular Mechanics Magazine for the old mind control program called Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects that proves that gang stalking is real. It's not a mental illness. Okay, peace. So
as gang stalking. As gang stalking.
Most people don't believe it's happening. You'd be tortured in your own home. No one will believe you. How can they pipe pains into your head? Remember, we were talking about cloning. Brain heterodyting is the actual word, which means modulation of other brain signals within yours.
And then they have the supersonic nauseator. See, there's mind control right there. So open, it's sold in a weapons catalog. Listen to Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com.
And if you tell the secrets, we'll kill your family. And she'd be like, what you talking about? They got pictures of your family, man. Once you become a part of these people, they have private investigators to go around taking pictures of your family. Did you know that?
When you join into Satan's kingdom and you...
And if you tell the secret, and she'd be like, what you talking about? They got pictures of your family, man. Once you become a part of these people, they have private investigators to go around taking pictures of your family. Did you know that?
When you join into Satan's kingdom.
Gang stalking.
I need you to Google video Dantavius gang stalking. Google video Dantavius gang stalking. Google video Dantavius gang. I need you to Google Popular Mechanics Magazine Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects. If you are a real gang stalking victim, I need you to Google Popular Mechanics Magazine Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects. The old mind control program Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects proves that gang stalking is real. If you are a real gang stalking victim, then I need you to Google video The Justice Department gang stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang stalking. If you are a real gang stalking victim, I need you to Google video Dan Tavius gang stalking. Google video Dan Tavius gang stalking. Google video Dan Tavius gang stalking. To buy a master lock door security bar and security cameras if you are a real gang stalking victim.
Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com.
As gang-stalking.
So this is from Greg Reese, Infowars.com with another win talking about targeted individuals. Listen up.
Is known as gang-stalking. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese. After 9/11 and the birth of Homeland Security, fusion centers were set up to monitor U.S. citizens, and the U.S. Department of Justice legalized non-consensual experiments on the public. These fusion centers employ civilians to target individuals and harass them, intimidate them, vandalize their property, and interfere with their day-to-day life. This is known as gang-stalking. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese. Former high-ranking FBI agent Ted Gunderson reported in 2011 that himself and thousands of others were being targeted. FBI agent Mike German confirmed this as well. Several federal agents have reported that they were targeting individual Americans, including people who were simply pro-life, and that they were pressured to put more people on their targeting lists. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese. To legitimize more federal funding, these Homeland Security fusion centers are able to put any American citizen on the terrorist watch list without any reason or due process. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese. As gang-stalking.
The bills are all due, and my baby needs shoes, but I'm busted. Cotton is down to $0.25 a pound, but I'm busted. I got and a hen that won't lay, a big stack of bills that get bigger each day. The county's gonna haul my belongings away. I'm busted. I called Brother Bill, thought I'd get me along. I was busted. Lord, I hate to beg like a dog for a bone, but I'm busted. But Bill said the
As gang-stalking. Editing is.
My name is Talan Godfrey. Put that in the Google video, Talan Godfrey, Google video, Talan Godfrey, Google video, Talan Godfrey, Google video for my videos about COVID-19 vaccines and my videos about gang stalking.
Most people don't believe it's happening. You'd be tortured in your own home. No one will believe you. How can they pipe pains into your head? Remember, we were talking about cloning. Brain cloning, brain heterodyning is the actual word, which means modulation of other brain signals within yours.
And then they have the supersonic nauseator. See, there's mind control right there. So open, it's sold in a weapons catalog. Listen to Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com.
Another way to prove that gang stalking is real is Popular Mechanics Magazine, Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects. Popular Mechanics Magazine, Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects.
It will be impossible to develop and deploy such a weapon without first testing it on human beings. These tests are actually being done on American citizens in their own homes. This is just one aspect of the non-lethal weapons testing that is being done on several thousand people people across the United States.
During the 1960s and 1970s, Dr. Andrea Puharich studied the impact ELF waves have on the brain. What he discovered was shocking. Dr. Puharich found that a 6.6 hertz ELF wave could cause depression. A 7.83 hertz ELF wave made a person feel good, producing an altered state. And a 10.80 hertz ELF wave could trigger riotous behavior.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
And that's when she claims the strange mind control phenomenon began.
The hearing of the voices, the manipulation of all your electrical equipment, the clicks on the phone, the reading your thoughts, the reading your mind, seeing what you're seeing.
Only reported microwave attacks that featured shocks, stings, stabs, burns, and the wasting effect of generalized fatigue and emotional distress of standard non-lethal microwave attacks. The entire
as gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
I need you to Google Popular Mechanics Magazine Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects. If you are a real gang stalking victim, I need you to Google Popular Mechanics Magazine Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects. The old mind control program, Psychoelectronic Weapons Effects, proves that gang stalking is real. If you are a real gang stalking victim, then I need you to Google video the Justice Department gang-stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang-stalking. Google video, the Justice Department gang-stalking. If you are a real gang-stalking victim, I need you to Google video, Dantavius gang-stalking. Google video, Dantavius gang-stalking. Google video, Dantavius gang-stalking. To buy a master lock door security bar and security cameras if you are a real gang-stalking victim.
Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking, stalking.
So they're basically setting themselves up as the ventriloquists, and we're the dummies or the zombies, right?
Well, it's like I've said in other with other reporters and other shows that guns and taxes won't control everybody.
Yeah.
Electromagnetic technology will.
Wow.
Alex J0n3s, Infowars.com.
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
Have the ability to read your mind. Yes, they do. Girls have the ability to read your mind. Yes, they do.
Here's Google. Google is mind-reading AI that can tell what music you listen to based on your brain signals, right?
As gang-stalking, as gang-stalking, as gang-stalking.
Hey, wow, can you believe that they have AI that can read my, can literally tell what I was just listening to based on brain signals? Yeah, do you know that those brain signals, they also can manipulate and control?
Here at Davos, it's been the talk of the hour, but I want to talk about it in a different way, which is the ability to decode brainwave activity. After all, what you think, what you feel, it's all just data that in large patterns can be decoded using artificial intelligence.
Researchers at the University of California have created a machine able to translate your thoughts into a text. The intended goal is to help those who are unable to speak. Critics fear the device could reveal unwanted thoughts or untold truths accidentally. Ashley Banks with more.
As gang-stalking.
Popel claims he has found a clever little system hidden amidst the billions of electrochemical signals firing in your brain.
It's very simple, but very beautiful and sexy and cool. And the idea is called an efference copy. Efference copy is literally a copy of the command to do something, in this case, the command to speak. We can see the voice in your head before you even open your lips. So for instance, if I'm about to say, television, about a tenth of a second before I say it, a copy of the word television is sent to the hearing part of the brain.
Go ahead and lay back.
Dr. Popel discovered that even if you only think about saying a word,
So messy.
your brain
brain sends an efference copy of that word to your ears, long before the thought shows up on your face. So if he could somehow read those efference copies in real time from your brain, he'd actually be reading your mind.
Alex Jones,
Infowars.com. As gangstalking.
They do not want your children to be educated. They do not want you to think too much. That is why our country and our